research officer. Tell Sedinam Anyadi, women organizer. George Afetobo, communication officer. Honorable Bismarck Ganyo, organizer. I call him honorable because he's an elected assembly member for Adaklu Ahunda electoral area. Myself, Frank Adisi Dake Boyo, Council Secretary. And the man in charge of the party in the constituency, the chairman one, Mr. Seth Shapa, constituency chairman. Choboy, Yawezo, Le Yamala, Yaho, a Jagbe, Cho, Yabe constituency chairman, go, Akanabi.
Hello. Yeah.
Chaboy, Minyankaja. Obe, Eke me your police station to me tonto le boss somo. Ta obe mak bo demifia. Ta le yamala. Police station to peke no chwatitre no docho. Okay. The flag she menyabe the mengo yabe Council of Elders bell. The doji so mila eya webe yime yoba menyabe sia the mengo bell. Da kai ke mon kokko fa kwa ma we se the cafe chairman de gedeme. Yabe Council of Elders o le mia de me le rekibo bonye me le kuku micho ne honorable ne bomila. As if you already know, Academy Chairman, Adaklu Academy.
Choboy, Beko, you better welcome address and have Dagbeva Hoho. Article yi. Akwe, miawezo. Honorable Ken. The Council of Elders, our members of Honorable Kennedy's team. Oh, I'm a but unfortunately, I'm giving this address to our honorable, and unfortunately, he did not understand our language. So, if I give the address in a way, how will he understand? And our message will get down to him. That's my concern. I want him to understand. And I believe we are all jack of all trades, whether tree whether English or AV, we are there. Is that not it? Okay. So I'm continuing with my addressing. So our constituency executives and noble polling station coordinators and noble polling station executives, you are all welcome. Honorable, I welcome you again. Over here, let me take your time small for a minute. All of you could remember 1 year ago, we were elected in this very room. I took a picture with my colleagues here. And over here, today, I'm not the one to give this address. I believe you are all aware. I believe you are all aware in this very room. So, with all humility, let's all rise up and give 1 minute silence to our departed chairman. 1 minute. May he, gentle soul, rest in peace. Amen. Okay, that is gone. So let's forget the past and forge ahead. Honorable, we the Adaklu, we are welcoming you to our constituency. That is one of the biggest, no, one of the smallest constituency, but powerful, and as you can hear on radio or everywhere. My first lesson is going to be a thank given to Honorable. Honorable, you have been tremendous and influential in our politics. First of all, I could remember last Easter, last Xmas, when no other candidate gave us a hand of help. Yeah. Where you gave us a hand of help, and that is what? Rice. And that rice, though no matter small it is, reach all of us in our homes. Thank you for that. Secondly, as I mentioned, last year we did an election, and you have extended your helping hand to us, which is 10,000 each constituency, of which we are all beneficiary, including myself. Thank you very much. We are grateful. We are grateful. Because of time, I will make my speech very short. We receive some other donations through you, but I will not mention all. But our community, Adaklu here, is a farming community. We need so many things, but most importantly is farming inputs. For example, fertilizer, weedicides, and the rest. Followed by that, we are entering 2024 election, and we have no other person. We have watched your videos just here, and we saw everything, and you are a grassroots person. So, with the grassroots, we want you to adopt us as your child, one of your children, so that you can exhibit all that we have watched here in Adaklu. Going forward, as we are entering the next election, we are going to do most things and help you propagate the words. And without transportational implement, it will be difficult. It will be difficult for my coordinators to move around and propagate this your good words. So I plead and request that my coordinators need motorbikes to move around with your message. So, lastly, our constituency, as I said, is the smallest, and we have 46 polling stations. And I can promise you, it's a winnable constituency so long as parliamentary representative is concerned. In our register, we have 18,000 in the voters register, and out of this, it's only 15,000 that turn out to vote, of which NDC, which is the strongest party here, take 11,000, and we MPP takes 3,000 out of that. So if you do the mathematics, overturning it is not anything difficult. So I would like you to consider this and put it into your calculation. And for this, I welcome you again and wish you a safe home. Thank you very much.
Hello. Chaboy! Chaboy! Thank you, Chairman, for that wonderful speech. That's our constituency chairman. Melekumia Chomia Forji. Simple, we have what to save Ghana. Elephant is a winning symbol. We have what to save Ghana. We have what to save Ghana. We have what to save Ghana. The elephant is a winning symbol. We have what to save Ghana. The elephant is a winning symbol. We have what to save Ghana. Eshiye, 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 Rado, Rado, Eshiye, 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 Rado, Rado. Chaboy, Chaboy, please get seated. On this note, I'll call on my brother Armstrong to take part 2. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Put your hands together for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourself. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, the next president of the Republic of Ghana, is here. Is here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The next president of Ghana is here with some of the constituency executives. Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to acknowledge the presence of Mprayeso Constituency Chairman Ejenowa. Put your hands together for him. I am also happy to acknowledge the presence of Okankwe North in Greater Accra. Okankwe North Constituency Chairman is here. I am happy to acknowledge the presence of one of the founding members of the New Patriotic Party and chief in Atim Ebuakwa area. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love to Nana Adansi Ebuakwa Barima Enki. Kim Barima Chobe. I am happy to acknowledge the presence of the Volta Regional Coordinator for Team Ken. Christo, put your hands together for him. I am happy to acknowledge the presence of Henry, your own brother, a member of Team Ken. I am happy to acknowledge the presence of Joseph, a member of Team Ken in Volta region. Put your hands together. Chobe. I am happy and honored to acknowledge the presence of the campaign chairman to the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Chobe. A member of the team that formed NPP, a seasoned politician, elder from the Church of Pentecost. Show your love to Elder Chairman of Probio. Chobe. Now to your son, to your husband, the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Chobe, UP man who was involved in the formation of the Danta Busia Club, a man who was involved in the formation of the New Patriotic Party. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest financier of the New Patriotic Party. Ladies and gentlemen, MP for Asin North, Asin Central for 23 years. Ladies and gentlemen, a businessman, the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Agyapong. Bigger now. God bless you. God bless you.
MPP say MPP say Constituency executives, Council of Elders, patrons, electoral area coordinators, and polling station executives and grassroots. First of all, I want to apologize for being late. We finished very early at Agyapong South. But when we got to Volta Central, they said the delegates were not ready. We had to wait for 1.5 hours for the buses to bring them to the center. We had no choice. We had to wait. Whilst we were waiting, we were eating into your time. So I want to apologize. I didn't mean to be late. And even from Whole West to this place took us over 1 hour 20 minutes. The way they said, oh, it was very close, 30 minutes ride, it's not true. But all they say, we are here. I want to say thank you for waiting for me. God bless you. Clap for yourself. I'm here this evening to beg you so that come November 4th, when you are going to vote, you remember your servant, your good servant, Agyapong, who has been fighting for the police station executives for so many years. I have decided to contest because I've always been advising the party hierarchy to listen and take care of the police station executives. But whatever I say, it falls on deaf ears. So I've decided the only way to help the police station executives, constituency executives, is to take the mantle myself and help the police station executives and constituency executives. I've always been talking for you because I have once been in your position before. I was born into a poor home, into the valley and crawling to the hilltop. Crawling from the valley to the hilltop, the challenges I've gone through, the difficulties I've gone through, the hard times. That is why I always preach that we should listen to the police station executives and respect them. Because I've been there before, because I've gone through hardships, difficulties, challenges, that is why I understand polling station executives. Because I was once like you, and people didn't have hope and confidence in me. But here we are today. It's late, but you've had the patience to wait for this poor boy. That is why I believe that opportunity should be given to everybody, not only rich people. whether rich or poor, we should create an environment, conducive environment that can take care of the ordinary people, that can take care of the rich people. And under normal circumstances, the poor people tend to succeed in life better than the rich children. So let it be, Agyapong be an example of hope to you, that if Agyapong has been able to crawl from the valley to the hilltop, then you can also do it. I'm here to give you hope and also to encourage you that all is not lost. If a leader knows what his polling station executives, who without asking for certificate were able to campaign for MPP to win, why is it that when you are after winning and you are looking for something, the party will ask you, where is your certificate? Where is your certificate? Chalo, I want to ask you a question. When you were coming here, did they ask you for your certificate before you entered? When you were coming, did they ask you to go and fill online before you get here? If MPP believes that you are clever enough to go house to house and win souls for MPP, why is it that when the victory comes, they don't ask individuals what you are capable of doing without a certificate? And they only ask for a certificate. I'm here to give opportunity to every police station executive who is ready to work. Let me tell you, I was born in the village of Sindampen. I went to Adisade College. I went to Winneba Secondary School. 11 years after Winneba, 1983, I finished Winneba. Then I went to university at the age of 34, 1994. After hustling for 11 years, I decided to go to school, university. Even that, when I went to the university, the second year, I stopped and continued my business. But today, I employ people with PhD, employ people with masters, employ people with first degrees. They are all working for me. So I'm an example to the polling station executives. But it is not only education that will make you successful in life. So when you are going to vote, you should remember a man who understands your language. A man who cares for the ordinary man in Ghana and also MPP party. When you go around, you hear even NDC people saying that if you bring Honorable Agyapong, I'm an NDC, but I will vote for him because he's honest, because he's good. Yesterday, one day chairman told me that he works at Whole Hospital or so, and a lady told him, go and vote for Agyapong, because if you vote for Agyapong, I'm an NDC, but I'll vote for him. Then the chairman asked her, why? The answer the woman gave was that man is so sincere. If he appoints you as a minister today, you make a mistake tomorrow, you fire him. So then, this is the reason the woman gave to the chairman. Ghana Armed Forces, the military, is saying that, Honorable Agyapong, anybody who asks you to step down, don't step down because you are going to win 2024 election. Why is the military saying that? According to the military, in the history of Ghana Armed Forces, the only politician or a businessman who has committed $6 million building cardio and dialysis center for 37 military hospitals. Therefore, the soldiers are saying that they are going to vote for me. Ghanaian women are yearning and crying for Honorable Agyapong, and the titles, accolades they give. Honorable Agyapong, father of the fatherless. Honorable Agyapong, husband to the widows. Honorable Agyapong, the man when Ghanaian women were stranded in Lebanon and pleaded for help. He was the only one who listened to their plea and gave $400,000 to buy tickets for Ghanaian women stranded in Lebanon to come home. Because of this, women are going to vote for him. Ghana health workers are saying that if NPP elects you as their flag bearer, Ghana health workers themselves will do the campaign, because during the COVID, I was the only politician who gave $1 million to buy PPEs, hospital beds, drugs, and distributed across the country to prevent COVID. Today, Muslims are saying that, inshallah, if you bring Honorable Agyapong, we are going to vote for him. I'm the only Christian with a Muslim name, Sheikh Osman. Sheikh Ashalamutu gave me the title Osman, and I asked him, why Osman? And according to Chief Imam, in Islam, a man who was so kind to mankind was called Osman. Because of my contribution for the past 16 years towards Muslims, that is why Chief Imam gave me the name Sheikh Osman, and they are going to vote for me. Tomorrow, when you go to Tamale from Pintampo, you see a giant billboard. Welcome Honorable Agyapong, President for 2024. Why? During the Bunso, doctors in Tamale Hospital were conducting surgeries and operations with torchlights. When I heard of it, it touched my heart, and I bought 1,000 kVA generator for Tamale Hospital. Because of that, Tamale people are saying that what you did for us when we were in need, we are also going to reward you for what you want. Choboni, I went to Confirmatory Hospital and clap for women. Clap for women. In fact, my purpose of coming is to empower women and the youth of this country. Because statistics indicate that every 3 women you select, 2 of them are not working. I take care of widows, and every year when I'm distributing items to them, I sit with them and ask questions. Why is it that when your husbands pass away, the family becomes so poor and stressed out? All they say is that in most cases, most families, the men work, bring the money home, and the women also take care of the children. So when the man is not there, the women are found wanting. But I believe in one thing, that what any man has done, a woman can do it too. And therefore, we have to encourage women to be working in this country, so that even if the husband dies, the woman, because she's working, can still hold the family together. It is important. And women are very, very important in our family, because when a child is crying a child is hungry and needs food. She will be crying, the father is there. The child will never go to the father and hold his shirt. These children, when they are hungry and crying, they will go and hold their mother's cloth for food. That alone tells you the importance of women, and therefore we have to make sure that we create job opportunities for women in this country. I have a gentleman here called Kofi. Where is Kofi? You know, Kofi employs, I give you only 5 minutes because my time is very short. 5 minutes. Actively.
Honorable Paul. 2005. Kakera mekoba amerono chachabo. Eya mero ne mi afebevio alo. Mero mi avuwo fenya. Ala payo. Fige fige do alele. Head of the contract. Alo nye the contract ale tema. Yes, the because we have to ami 300. Eso ko ni je dogo me pa che me do tefreko. Afina tefreko bi che kan o ka fa mo che be bibu wala fike ko no ayo no dia fele ele tu me wonu ado. O ko fe bi abe 800 chere fi o le doa. Ka ke me diga ma te bereji ma chire mi a. No viye Adaklu Constituency to you for plenyo do of me do abe no mi wu donu pe mi jagbagba voting the do pe mi jagba mi vote na me dan ye ho vazu mi afa fa gbe ade mi awon ni Adaklu to ble gbere mi awon mi me gbere eyin to ke be fi na me lo ma gba number dai ma tan ko na me sia me alo chairman Levi, mia do mi agbo, mia jaragba, akpore ke mia ada, tefe kefe, mia yufu he me po dora wala, mia do tefe na. Ta, fife kwa dide temia ebe zado mia jo dide tamia fo mi fo. Ta, enyari kama gbo ne mi ebe mi de kuku ne mi, ne gbegbe fe mi le vote wa gberi. Mi jaragba mi adoku Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ji, ne mi vote mi le. Mango mi be gbere. Ya nko ye PhD, Mr. Goma. Oh. Number PhD, the voice of the people. Mr. Goma. Tamango mi be tami de kukuna mi. Efi fe me ra amedan e afebeto. Esro kracho adigo me le fi no ejivi wa meneni. Ta ma dijo chera. Esron tocha no tetere mi ano baba abana nufu ne mi tami de kuku ne mi ka samere kefe onya duado be ele dedele mewa alu meron ne mi aveo alapa yo mi de kuku ne mi ajagba ne mi vote ne Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ne mi vote ni mi ma mi o mi be gbere ya tami awo ba do abe ayo akpana lo.
You know, honestly, I have to learn this language because, my wife is from Adidomi and I still don't understand anything, which is not good. So now, from on the 15th, I'll ask her to teach me. The only thing I know is F1. Then I say, hey, F1. But when we had our first daughter, the mother When my daughter is crying, then she'll be saying, Evo. So I asked her one day, what is Evo? Then he says, it's okay, it's enough. Then one day, Honorable Kwashiga's son, they were going to elect, we had a congress in Lagos, and the Voltarians were together with Honorable Kwashiga. Then, whilst he was talking to all the people there, in fact, they were not only from Volta region, so he asked the question, Eduja. So I quickly walked out and called Eugenia. If somebody says Eduja, it means what? Then she explained to me that when they are going to gossip, then they ask if you understand the language. So when they ask Eduja, then you give a remark, then they stop you. So I learned that. But now I think it's a beautiful language that I have to learn. I have 4 girls from Adidomi. So I'm one of you. I'm your in-law. You know. So it's important that we help women so that they can help men at home. Then another important group is the youth of this country. You know, I was coming and looking around. Your land is so flat. All you need is tractors, combined harvesters, large-scale farming, and put up one factory here, and you can employ. One such plant can employ 960 youth in this constituency alone. Then the outgrowers, those who will plant the cassava and sell to the factory, they are more than 2,000. And you are not going to have half an acre farm, 1 acre farm. We start minimum from 10 acres because we use the tractors to clear the land for you. The request you made, let me advise you, Chairman. One of them is no good. The woody side. The woody side, if you want to have a large-scale farm and products that you can export, Americans, Europeans have tested our food that is going to America and Europe, and they are rejecting our food because of woody side, especially yam. Yam that is going to America. They delay them at the port, get them spoiled, and they throw it away because of woody side. So we have to be careful with woody side. Fertilizer, good. We'll clear the land with tractors. We apply the fertilizer. We'll do irrigation to get large-scale farming. I went to South Africa. 365 days, if you want corn to eat, you get corn. 365, constant, because of irrigation. That is what I believe in. Not this agrarian style of farming, and you see this young man, he sounds like this. All what I'm saying is thinking. The mind is not here because he finished school and no job. Do you have a girlfriend? See all these nice faces, they don't have girlfriends. Yeah, because they are not working. How are you going to get money to take care of the woman? It's not possible. So we have to empower the youth of this country. That is what I believe in. So I'm challenging you to give me opportunity, and you see the number of factories we are going to build in Volta region, especially tourism. Tourism can generate billions for Volta region alone. You have Mount Afejato here, waterfalls, caves, Oti River, Volta Lake, all those sites. If you know the money we can generate, the only problem is you vote NDC. Most of your NDC politicians here, they don't see. Next week, I'll be in Parliament and I'll call Agoja and tell him, hey, do you know the gift you have? The land and what you can do in Adaklu constituency. What are you doing? What are you doing? Today, give me opportunity and challenge me. If you don't believe, you go to Atebubu Mountain in Bro East. We have a starch plant and we employ 960 permanent workers in only Atebubu constituency. Coffee, the cold store that is burdened, as young as he is, the cold store is the biggest cold store in the whole Africa. 31,000 tons cold store by coffee. I have the latest steel plant that will employ 1,000 youth a day in Tamamoto way. Yes. So if I tell you I'm going to create jobs for you, believe me. I have over 7,158 workers. And out of that, I have 827 Voltarians working for me. So believe in me, we are going to change this economy. You know, I said you should clap for women because I went to a Confanoche hospital. I saw a patient, a man dying of cancer, lying on the bare floor, and the wife also lying down, wrapped her hand around the husband. That day I realized, no, women have love more than women. It touched my heart, and I asked the doctors how much they owe that the machine is not working and they can't fix it. They said they owe $145,000. Because of the woman, the love he showed to the husband, I just took my check and wrote $145,000 to a Confanoche hospital. After that, the next day, I went and bought beds, mattresses, pillows, bed sheets, and gave to the hospital. Then, in February, I went back and also donated 150 hospital beds to Confanoche Hospital. So, when I went to Kumasi to meet the constituency executive, and I told them my story, they started singing, Adiana Dani, Adiana Dani, hey, 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 Yebetua Mao, Yebetua Mao, hey, Yebetua Mao, Yebetua Mao, hey. Wherever I go and I tell my story, they begin to shout, it has changed, we have changed, we are going to vote for you. And I know by the time I finish, all of you will be saying, Adiana Dani. I joined this party in 1991, Bankwa Buzia, and we formed MPP in 1992. In 1992, we needed money for campaign. Myself and Mr. Opombio, we took a loan from Security Discount Company, $3 million, and gave to MPP. It took us 8 years to pay the loan on behalf of MPP. So I got broke when we lost the election. and a girl that I was going to marry left. She called the marriage off because I was broke. I got broken heart for 7 months. Then I left for America. So in 1996, I couldn't help the party that much, but I gave 15 pickups. The year 2000, when I was contesting, I gave MPP 50 pickups. The year 2004, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave 100 pickups. The year 2008, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave 245 Tata pickups because we have 245 constituencies. I also single-handedly bought 77 Russian Jeeps for MPP party in 2008. I gave over 1 million t-shirts. And when we were going for the second round, myself and Mr. Opombio, we discounted our check at a great bank. At that time, Mr. Triagno was the managing director, and he gave us $2 million, which was 2 million cedis President Kufuor's time, before MPP could go for the second round. In 2012, MPP was broke like church mouse. When we needed money for campaign, there was no money. So Mr. Opong and a friend of ours called Nana Poku went to my Chinese partner and pleaded with her to give them logistics to the tune of $2 million for 2012 election. And they promised to give her contract when we win the election. But the woman asked them one simple question. What about if you don't win? Who will pay the money? That answer, they didn't think of it. So when they were asked, Mr. Opong and Nana Poku couldn't answer. So he called me and said, where are you? Said, I'm at Ashama going to Tema. Said, please, come back to Golden Tulip. I went to Golden Tulip, met my Chinese partner. She told me, look, I'm ready to give the things to you, but at least I need a guarantor. So I took a pen and paper and wrote, Wela, I, Agyapong, will pay the $2 million if MPP loses 2012 election. Those of you in the party Council of Elders, if you remember, in 2012, some of the constituencies did not even get the logistics. The election was over when the logistics arrived and they started distributing. There were one motorbike called BYO. That's Bio. The BYO, the Bio motors that came. That's the man sitting there wearing red t-shirt. In 2014, where were the men when created? None of them has laughed for this party that we are in need of money and no one is ready to pay. I will pay the money. I single-handedly paid the money for MPP to go to Congress in Tamale. Today, in 2016, as late as May, MPP could not even give a pickup to any constituency. I went to America and bought 216. In this party, if you want one honest person that Ghanaians believe that is honest, if you mention my name, there is nobody else in this country. Because when Anas recorded MPP ministers and lawyers in Dubai on the 8th of February 2018, and Anas was bragging that he holds MPP like egg, he's going to drop it and will never go second term. There was no bold, honest man to challenge Anas except Agyapong. I challenged Anas. He made a mistake and took me to court. The evidence I gave to the judge, that is why he described Anas as You and us, you are not an investigative journalist. You are investigative terrorists. Because he wanted to disgrace Akufo-Addo. So he started with the ministers, a way to hate Akufo-Addo. When I showed the evidence, he tried the same thing with Ouattara. And he was going to do the same thing to Akufo-Addo. That is why the judge described him. I have sacrificed for this part, not because, if not time, I would have been on my feet for 2 hours, giving account of my stewardship. But the last one, even in 2020, if not Agyapong, MPP, we wouldn't have had majority in parliament. Ask me why. In 2020, after the election, NDC had 137 seats, MPP 137 seats. There was only one independent, Adanse Fomana. So we approached Adanse Fomana MP, Honorable Esiama, and asked him to join MPP so that we get majority. What Honorable Esiama said was that he will not join MPP if his chairman is still the chairman of that constituency because of what he took him through. Who will be bold and honest to go and tell a chairman who has been constitutionally, legally elected as a chairman of a constituency that he should step aside because your MP says he doesn't like it? It's not possible. It's not allowed anywhere. I took the bold steps and invited the chairman to my house. When Chairman Kwasinti came, I laid down my cards, the problems the party is facing. And all he said was that, honestly, he would have agreed or accepted. But it is this same chairman that is helping him to move around because he owes a bank. Then he gave me an envelope to read. When I opened the envelope and read, simply put, the chairman was owing Adanse Rural Bank 1.5 million Ghana cedis, 15 billion old cedis. So he says, if you ask me to step down today, tomorrow the bank will take me to court and I don't have the money. So I told him, look, I can't give you 1.5 million Ghana cedis, but I can give you 1 million Ghana cedis. So I wrote a check, 1 million Ghana cedis. 9 a.m. By 10 a.m., the chairman Kwasinti has cashed the money. And when he came back to my house, he's walking, he's confident, tells you the power of money. So he didn't even read the resignation letter. He just signed. And we took a copy to President Akufo-Addo and a copy to Honorable Esiama. Then Honorable Esiama made a declaration publicly that his independence, he joins MPP. That is how come we got 138, 137 in Parliament. I've done all these for the party. There are a lot more. Like the chairman said, Honorable, during the election, the constituency election, all 275 constituencies, I gave each constituency 10,000 to support the organization. 2,750,000 I gave to all the constituencies. I've done a lot. So when you are going to vote, remember the person who has served and worshipped this party. It's important. And the Bible says in Matthew 20:26, anybody who wants to be a leader must first be a servant of the people. I have served MP. Thank you. Put your hands together, a bigger round of applause to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. You can do it better. You can do it better. Much louder applause.
Much louder. Thank you so much. Resume your seat. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you for your patience.